This version of the LinkedIn tutorials is going to discuss how to create a basic post. When you log in, the first thing you typically see is your home profile. You could see here it says there's even 13 new updates that has happened. And again, these are the things that are going on with members of your community that you are friends with in LinkedIn. If you look here where it says share an update, this is where you are going to begin to create posts. You can obviously just write whatever you would want to write. And at this point, you can then decide who you're sharing it with. I have this set up so that it also goes to my Twitter account. You obviously don't have to do that. Public would be anybody who's associated with you. Your connections would be just the groups, just the people that you are specifically affiliated with. We're going to go with public and my Twitter account. I'm not going to hit share, but if you hit the share button, obviously that's where it goes. It goes out into everyday land. There are other ways to share a post. If we take, for example, we run into this article from Edudemic, 8 questions answered by popular social networks. We read through it. We find it to be a pretty nice article, and we want to share this information. Many articles already have created buttons such as this. You would hit this button and it comes up with a pop-up box. This gives you several options. You want to share it as an update. Again, that's very similar to putting all this information right into the first box that I showed you right here. But what we're going to be doing is trying to get that into also a group. If you leave here where it says post to groups, you can see that there are options here that you can now post. We are obviously looking to post into the Reader Leader. Once you are a member, you hit READER, LEADER, and it should find your group. Oh, please enter discussion title. My fault. There's the Reader Leader Forum. I click on that. It shows up. Please enter a discussion title. This is going to be 8 questions answered by social media. If I want to put my own comments into here, I can. Or if I'm just simply sending this article out because it's a good article, I can leave that where it is. At that point, it's going to share as a general update, and now it's also going to share it in my Reader Leader Forum. Hit share, and it's gone. That's a good thing. We have successfully sent it on its way. Another time, you may end up with an example like this where there is no necessarily a link here for the LinkedIn account. At that point, you have to come up here and save, control copy the URL. Go back to LinkedIn, and if you want to share it as an update, you put it right in here, and it will automatically pick up important items such as the title. And if there was a graphic that was associated with this URL, it would automatically pick up that graphic as well. Share it public and Twitter, wherever you want to share that. Hit the share button, and it's off on its way. You can see here it's already moved along into this section with a mini URL directing you to this location. If you are in the Reader Leader group, which I'm going to go down here in a minute, and whoops, I think I passed it up. There it is. If I am in this location and I'm curating for this group, I come and I do the same thing. I click on this button, I paste the URL that's from there. It will pick up whatever is already set. If there's a graphic that's set, it will automatically pick that up as well. If I want to add more details, like that, I can then send it. I've got options here as well. I could send it with the group, or again, since my Twitter account is attached to this, I can send it to both. You don't need to. That's completely up to you. That's a little more advanced than maybe what's necessary right now. At this point, I share it, and it ends up right here. If you look at the very first article that we sent using this button right there, it is already in our group. It showed up right here. And then here's the other example we just used. That is a very basic introduction to how to post to your LinkedIn updates and how to post to the Reader Leader forum.